Hey guys, so we're going to look at the smartphone version of Teamup. We're going to click on a create a free calendar button, this green button here, and that's going to create this a new calendar for you, but you just need to give it a name. And I'm going to call this uh, actually Jumper War Calendar. And then I'm going to put in my email address and language is English. The time zone, I'm currently in North Carolina in the US, so I'm going to put in the Eastern, but there's all different kind of time zones you can put in. Every time zone is available for you. The subscription plan is basic, so it's free, and we're just going to click on the Create Calendar button. So our calendar is ready, and what it's going to do is going to give you what they call an administrator link, and link needs to be secret because this is your unique key. So keep track of it, but you also get an email. So click on Open, and here is the calendar. And it's sort of set up this way. It's got already two sub-calendars, calendar 1 and calendar 2. But I'm going to click on this little edit button, and only the administrator will be able to see this edit button. So when you click on it, you'll have a number of settings, and we're going to look at general settings right now. So just sort of keep everything there. You can choose whether you keep the sidebar or not. Then we're going to go to the date and time. I would click on Enable Automatic Time Zone Detection. That means that anybody who reviews your calendar will be able to see it right away in their own time zone. You can choose any kind of date format you want, whether or not you use a 24-hour clock or not. The week starts on Sunday. I would change this time since our wars start at any time. So we start the hour at 12 a.m. and the end hour at 12 a.m. Yeah. So it's the current date. That's what we want. And that's all there is for now. Go to calendar views. Default view, I would change it to a list view. It's the easiest to see on a smartphone. The calendar resolution, how many minutes in between each event. 10 minutes probably is good enough. You can make it 5 minutes if you want. Hide weekends, we don't want that. Schedule view is enabled so that you can see everything laid out there. Day view we want, multi-day view we want, week view we want. We don't want month view or multi-week view. I mean, this is not a business calendar. This is just for us playing this game. Year view we don't need. Agenda view is usually a premium feature, but we're just looking at just 1 week since our wars all happen within 3 or 4 days. Make it 1 week. Default grouping by 1 week. And that should be it for the calendar views. Identity, this is your calendar title. You can add a custom header if you want. That's it for identity. I'm going to go to calendars. And this is where you can edit your calendars. And I like to create about 3 calendars. But we're going to start with editing the first calendar. So we're going to scroll up and edit the name of this calendar. And we're going to make it called War Start Times and change the color. And I usually like to make this about an orange or a red. In this case, red. No, it needs to be about an orange because it's sort of cautionary. It's active, overlapping events, all those, and then we click Save. So we have our war start times. Let's change this other calendar. And we're going to call it war end times. And usually that's a payout. So we usually keep it as green. It's basically a payout color. And let's go ahead and add a new add calendar. So we're going to call this search times. Let's change this to war search times. And we click save, and then we edit the calendar so that we can choose a color. And I usually like to make this a red because it's sort of, if you want to be in this war, you gotta choose it right now. And so there's our 3 calendars, and they will show up on the calendar page. So we got our 3 calendars set up, and we're going to go back to calendars. We're going to go back to the calendar, and we can see that there are no events for this time. So let's go find some events. So I'm going to jump out of here and go to the Empires and Allies. We are about to start a war with this alliance called Star Killers 3, and the war begins in 9 hours and 57 minutes. So how do we set up that event in our team calendar? We go back to Safari in the iOS that I'm working on, and we click on Add Ev, or Add Event. So you want to click on the Add Event button, and you will get the title. In this case, this is War Start, and it is going to start tonight because I'm Eastern time zone, but it is not all day. And so what we need to do is we need to set up a time. So how do we do that? Well, what you're going to do is I've already got a icon for the calculator add or subtract time, but this is how you would go. You want to go to a site called timeanddate.com, and you're here, and what you want to do is find the calculator is not right here on the website, and what you want to do is go to calculators, and what you really want is a date calendar, add and subtract. So what we need to do is we need to add the time. So you can click on the little blue icon here that says today, and that puts in the date, but we need to put in the time. So we're going to click on this thing that says include the time, and that should add the hour, minute, and second. And so what you want to do is hit now, and then let's go back to the game and look at the start time again, because it could have been a few minutes since we looked at that. So let's go to the Alliance War, and that starts in 9 hours and 54 minutes. So now we go back and type in 9 hours and 52 minutes. We don't care about the seconds. Done. And then we calculate new date. And you scroll down here in this light green area. It says it's going to start tonight at 5:06 p.m. So now we go back to our Jumping War Calendar tab, and we add that event, and this is war starts. It's not all day, so it is tonight, and it's going to be at 5:06. So you can click on this and sort of type in, you can either add a sort of general time, whoops, you can do that, or you can just erase everything here and type in 5:06, oops, 06 p.m. and go to the next one, and it already sort of fixes that. We can just go ahead and hit 5:06 p.m. and that is, it is not a war end time, so we're going to put it on war start time and get rid of the war end times there. And then who stars killers, and when we hit save and done, we now see that we have an event in the orange calendar, which means it's the start time, and with a in parentheses stars killers, that's who we're fighting. Right now, we can just sort of click on that and get back into it. One of the things that we could do here under more is find out more details. So like, I know that I'm in that war, so I can type in SmokeyCat, and we can return and add Rain Maniac, and done. And then when we save and look at the event, we can look at the event here, or we can click on here up at where it says show details, and it shows who's in that war, and turn off the details. So show details shows you more information about who's in that war, or you can turn that off. Alright, so let's go and find another war. I know that I'm not in the these other wars, but we can create a couple of these dates for this jumping calendar. So let's see, I'm going to go to wreath icon and click search, type in war zone family, and let's go to Warzone Family 1 and join. It's a good idea when you join some of these alliances just to greet those that are there. It's kind of rude to jump in and out of alliances without saying anything, so I highly recommend it. So let's find out if they are in a war. Yes, I'm a spectator, and their war ends at 5 hours 59 minutes. So let's add that to our calculator. So I'm going to go back to our date and time calculator. We can today. We hit now, adjust that time, and it is in 5 hours. 5 hours and what was it? 59 minutes. We're done. We're going to calculate the new date. We scroll down, look in the light green area. So it's starting today at 1:19 p.m. on my time. On their time it will be different, but this is only on my time. So let's go back up here to the Jump War calendar and add a new event. And this is war ends, not all day, but it is at 1 p.m. Or I can just type in and it's not a war start time, it is war end time. And who's it with? Karadeniz Kaklani. Alright, so I go back here, and it's with Karadeniz Kaklani. And I should say that the title needs to have the alliance name, since these are jumper alliances. This is Warzone Family War ends, and hit save. Done. And I need to add this. This is Rain Maniac. Should have said that from the beginning. So now we have a war start and a war end time, and those are all happening today. And you can see how useful this is to have this available. And what happens is you're the administrator, and you click on the edit, and you want to share this. So you click on sharing, And what you want to do is you want to send out modifier links to people you trust that will be like your generals of your various alliances. And you also have reader links, so basically read-only links to send out to anybody so they can check up on this anytime they want. Most of the guys I deal with on Messenger are all war generals. So I'm going to just copy that link, and then when you put it into, say, the Messenger, I can click on my Warzone family Messenger and paste in that link, send that, and they will have that link, and any of them will be able to click on that link. And even if I click on that link here, it will open up Safari and open up the browser, and you will see that now it is a modifier. You can see up here where it says access modifier link, and they'll be able to add events, but they can't modify this calendar, and they can add events and do whatever they need to do. So I'm going to show you the Teamup app, and after you've downloaded the Teamup app, you click on it, and it's going to ask you to put in a calendar key or the full URL. So where are you going to find that? Well, you can use the link, and if we go to, say, the calendar we were in, and you copy, say, the modifier key, I'm going to use the modifier key and not the administrator key because I don't want anybody to have that. So I'm going to copy this link, and we'll go back into the Teamup calendar and paste it there. And done. And now we have our Jumping War calendar. And this is a modifier of the calendar. So if I click on that, then it will be into the Jumping War calendar. Alright guys, this is what I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you how to use the Teamup app. And the app is really just for reference. Using the Safari Jump Calendar is much better, but here's what the Teamup app looks like. So the Teamup app shows you basically in list view, and you can go back to, say, month view, which you can sort of see that there are two dates with the little gray dots there. But if we go back, you can see all the wars that are upcoming, and including war end times. So if you wanted to, say, add a war start time, this is essentially how you would do it. So let's say we want to go to Warzone Family 8. They have a war, I believe, that is ending. Correct. So this war ends in 16 hours and 36 minutes. And what I would do is use the Safari app, time and date.com. It has a number of calculators here, and one that we really want is not listed. You just have to click on calculators and then click on date, calendar, add and subtract. You click on that, we include the time, so we click on today and now, and I forgot the daggone time. So 16 hours and 35 minutes, and we click on that, type in 16 hours and 35 minutes, and then calculate the new date, and go down here to the light green area. So starting tomorrow at 2:31 p.m. is the time. We click on the app, and we're going to add that. So this is War, let's capitalize that, Warzone Family 8 Pay, where Warriors 777. It's at tomorrow at 2:31, and it's an end time Don't know who the general is. Let's find out. The wreath. Sub-Zero is the general. So let's add Sub-Zero. And we save that. And we'll see here that the Warzone Family 8 pay is at 2:30 tomorrow. Let's verify the time on that. 2:31 essentially. Now one of the things I wanted to show you is that if we go to the Teamup Jumping War calendar, back to that calendar, and we look at it from the browser view, we can see where it was and who it was with. Right now, if we could click on the app, it only shows that it's just the Warzone Family pay. It doesn't show all the other details like where it is and who was the general there. So just to let you know that using a browser is a much better way of looking at this information here. And like I said, is that the Teamup app is just a reference, just a quick reference to show you the time. Things that you can do here, if we can look at this calendar, the settings, you can change your time zone, you can remove this calendar if you want. You can see what the little dots indicate as to which of the times are available. You can even sort of turn off and on different, if you want to see just the start times or just the pay times, you can set that, but I usually like to have everything there. And a little refresh button. But anyway, like I said, it is mainly there for reference, and it's best to use the browser. So besides being able to see what the upcoming times are for this calendar, by far the most useful aspect of the Teamup app is being able to see other calendars. So we're going to click on this icon and see the other calendars that I have saved here. And we can go to team endings here and see some wars that were there. Go to the Warzone Family calendar, some that I created there. Very useful to be able to switch between calendars because you might be multiple alliances jumping between them. So a very useful feature of the Teamup app. Alright, that's it for this time. Remember to like and subscribe. See ya!